I have a power outage. That's Nigeria. So we continue from where we stopped. And before I went offline, I was talking about the fact that document will be sent to the subsidiary company, and the fact that payment default is eliminated because there's a representative at the destination who is a subsidiary company. One other benefit of subsidiary company is the fact that there is market. So it's become a marketer. So you have a marketer. You know, for export, you have for indirect export, in which you don't have a rep at destination, you are literally marketing yourself as an exporter from your country. But in this case now, you're not just marketing from your country, you have someone on ground that represents you in totality or more, I mean, a lot fuller, fully or reasonably than a rep. Like I said, a rep loyalty is not as high as subsidiary, and subsidiary is not as a sister company or a sole ownership company or sole ownership branch. I think a sole ownership branch would probably be a better option for me to use for the one I'm talking about tomorrow, because I think that will help a great deal. Because what that basically then do for you is that it makes it easier for us to be able to easily define what we are trying to do. Easily define what we are trying to do, in the sense that what we're trying to do is to differentiate between this sale representative, subsidiary, and sister company, which I think will be a lot better to say sole ownership branch. Now, I think sole ownership branch just does it for me. It's not just a branch, it's a branch of yours that you are the sole owner. And the reason why that word sole owner become extremely important is because you have all the control you can need or you need in this world as far as that is concerned. You know? Now, so as I was saying earlier, I was talking about the fact that you have a marketer at destination. Now, having a marketer at destination is a very big one. A very big one. The reason why it's a big one is that if you do not have a marketer at destination, it becomes very difficult for you to effectively market. But when you have a market at destination, it becomes easy for you to be able to effectively market. Why am I saying this? Having a marketer at destination means that you literally have an office. So you literally have someone on ground assisting with every help you need. Now, this person is not doing it as a favor. He's not doing it on contract. He's not doing it part-time. He's doing it fully. He's doing it fully. Even though, like I said, even though that might not be the sole thing they are doing, because they have other things, he's doing it fully, and he might have other things that he's doing as a business, but definitely not working with people competing with you. They can be doing other things because you don't have sole ownership. Because when you have sole ownership, it becomes a lot easier for them to do the only thing you have mandated them to do. It becomes easier and necessary for them to do the only thing that you mandated them to do. But for this, they won't do that solely. But the beauty is that there is a reasonable level of loyalty. The beauty is that there is a reasonable level of loyalty. Why? Because you have a stake there, and probably sometimes controlling stake there. That's why it's a subsidiary, which you can also call a sister company, the so which. But what is important in this arrangement is that this company become your marketer. A business without marketing and nobody is getting to know about you from time to time, it's like you're not really doing anything. If nobody is marketing, nobody There's no every day people are not telling other people that, oh, this is what we want, this is what we want to do, this is the way we want to go, this is what we're selling, and trying to get the product. You know, there are three things a salespeople will do. So they are marketing and selling, actually, which is prospecting, presenting, closing. Prospecting, presenting, closing. So they're not just marketing and closing sales, they're also going beyond marketing and sales. More like outsourcing your marketing. I won't call it outsourcing, insourcing. In the sense that you have a subsidiary that is getting this done. And I'm emphasizing this because of the creativity we are bringing to the table, the kind of idea we are bringing to the table, to make people realize that the world has moved on. With open account, it has come to stay. It's a $16 trillion business, and nothing will stop it. In fact, we might find ourselves even going. I won't be surprised for that payment method come up eventually that is even probably riskier than this. Like I said, we can't pull out, we can't pull away. We need trade, we need it desperately. If there's any continent that needs trade, it's Africa, because the population of Africa is growing, but the volume of trade in Africa is low, which is why I have to thank all the African countries for being part of the African Continental Free Agreement, even though my own country have not joined, but we are optimistic that our president will join. We're going to sign for us to be able to join as soon as possible. Now, what are the other benefits that we have if you have a rep? Growth potential. Growth potential is off the roof, off the roof, off the roof, off the roof. Why? You have more buyers. You might not be able to meet the demand. You have more buyers. You might not be able to meet the demand. You have more buyers, and you might not be able to meet the demand. That is what I see happen. That is what I see happening. That is exactly what I see happening. That is exactly what I see happening. Inability to be able to meet the demand. If you are able to get these people at destination, which is why I'm saying we can begin to work with our Nigerians abroad to set up this sales representative, to set up this subsidiary, to set up this sole ownership branch. Hire them there. Hire them there. Hire them there to be able to manage that business for you as an exporter in Nigeria. Hire them there to be able to manage that business for you as an exporter in Nigeria. And this that become extremely important. Also, you incur costs. Like I said, you incur costs of fixed asset acquisition. You will have to have an office. Even if it's just one room office, you're going to have an office that you're going to be using for this transaction, where the people will resume to, from where they will go out, and where people that are trying to get them to get you to supply can meet them and discuss. Where they will meet them and they will be able to demonstrate some level and degree of credibility to whoever it is that want to really buy from you. So you have to have fixed asset acquisition and even pay salaries. Pay salaries. Pay salaries. Pay salaries. But you have control over the market. You have control over the business. You have control over what happened at destination. This subsidiary become your export management company and give you a reasonable control about what happened at destination. You can reasonably contribute, determine, and take a decision on how the market will be. Whatever it is you see happen at destination, and you need to do something about it, you now have the power to do something about it. You have someone you can give instruction to, and they will reasonably carry out that instruction. You have someone you can give instruction to, and they will reasonably get, because you are actually hiring them and probably even pay them. You know another thing, very interesting thing about this? Debt recovery becomes a piece of cake. Debt recovery becomes a piece of cake. What do I mean? It becomes easier for you to recover debt. If someone is owing, or someone is supposed to pay over a particular period, even if you have to engage an attorney, you have to do arbitration, you have to, anything you are going to do, it becomes easier for you to do it there. It becomes easier for you to do it there. Why? Because you have a subsidiary who reasonably who you reasonably have control over in terms of giving instruction to represent you and do what you want. But like I said, anybody you are hiring in that subsidiary or your partner is hiring in that subsidiary must be very well on ground, so that at the end of the day, you have a situation in which paper become an issue they use to threaten someone as opposed to force someone to pay what he owes. Umpire inspection. Umpire inspection. Because you're on ground, arranging for inspection to validate whatever the buyer claim he found in the container is easier. Arranging for inspection to validate whatever a buyer claim that he see or he has seen or he found in a container is a lot easier. You can easily validate it. You can easily validate it. You can easily validate whatever a buyer is claiming that they have seen in the container. You can easily validate it. What do I mean by you can easily validate it? You can easily validate it because at the end of the day, it becomes a lot easier. At the end of the day, it becomes a lot easier for you to arrange a third party to come and do that inspection, for your rep to take sample, for your rep to take the destination, I mean, in this case, the representative from the subsidiary company. And that's why I will recommend this for a growing business. Remember, sales representative for starter, subsidiary is for growing, and sole ownership will be for the big corporate, large corporate, the established company. Thank you very much for listening again today. My name is Dela Imba. This Import-Export platform, Facebook Live from 3D Import Trade Academy. Remember the 5 things we always appeal for you to do for us on this program. The first thing is to help us share this video with your friends. Don't just share it, like the video also. Don't just like it, drop your comment. Don't just drop a comment, click the notification bell for you to be able to get the notification whenever we post here. And more importantly, like the video, like the video, like the video. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and also click the notification button. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Dela Imba. This Import-Export platform. See you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is public holiday in Nigeria, but all the same, we're going to be here before 8 a.m. still discussing starting my managing export business, part 43. Bye for now.